Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're doing another review video. Yes, my channel has been a lot of reviews recently, but I promise you we're nearly there. We have one more video after this comparing face masks, and then I don't know what else is coming next, but we'll figure something else out. But yes, this is second to last review video, and today is a comparison between the two pink face masks that I've tried out. So it's against the Sand and Sky pink clay mask and the Alya Skin pink clay mask. They're both Australian pink clay masks, and I thought I'd do a comparison video because I never knew which one to buy when I was looking, and I was trying to find a video to compare them and I couldn't really find one. I think I found about one, and I thought, you know what, I might as well make a comparison video because I really didn't know what to do, so I ended up buying both anyway. And then I thought these are both good, but there are pros and cons to each, and I thought if I let you guys know, then it would help make your decision easier. Okay, so first things first, when you look at them, the initial look of them, the Sand and Sky one is definitely a lot smaller, but it feels a lot heavier. Now that is purely because of what this jar is made out of. Like, I think it's some sort of glass because it feels quite heavy and well made, whereas the Alya Skin one is made out of plastic, like classic plastic. Yeah, it's just a nice little pot. However, there are different sizes in these pots. So this is only 60 grams, whereas the Alya Skin one is 120 grams. So it's precisely double the size, though it doesn't really look like it when you look at it like this, but there is a difference between the two. Another key difference is the price in these. So the Sand and Sky one comes in around £41, whereas the Alya Skin mask comes in at only £30, and you get double the amount of product. So that is definitely a key factor if you're looking for more product and a cheaper price. So that is just two things to remember when comparing these masks. So I'm gonna stop talking now and just put the masks on and show you what it looks like and compare them on. Okay, so we are going to start with the Sand and Sky on the right side of my face. So let's get into it.
Hit you up 9:30, say let's go for a ride. City lights in the sky, top down, close my eyes. We got no place to be, driving around aimlessly, thinking about the past, and now leave the stress, let's clear the clouds. This to my left, this to my right.
Okay, so as you can see how easy that was to get on the Sand and Sky mask on the right side of my face. Now you know how much I love this mask. It is like a godsend. It's so nice, feels so nice and refreshing on the face, nice and cold, and honestly it's just good, and it goes on so easily as you just saw. So now it's time to try the Alya Skin on the left side of my face.
I just wanna go to an island, I'll be sipping on some iced tea. Take me away to an island, wanna feel the Maui breeze. Maybe I can go to Paris, say bonjour to the Arctic.
Okay, so there we have it, both of the masks on my face right here. Now immediately I do have to say I put quite a lot of product of the Alya Skin on the left side of my face, and it feels nice and cooling and refreshing as well, but I found it's quite a bit thicker than the Alya Skin mask, and it just looks a bit patchy when it goes on. Like, I can zoom in and show you, you'll see how the left side of my face just looks so patchy, whereas the right is just so smooth, even though you can see it's already drying. But I'll show you. So you can't really tell, but can you see like there how smooth that is, and like here just how patchy it is? Like, that's just one of the first things I do have to say. But it also does feel really nice and refreshing on the skin, so I can't really complain about that. So yeah, let's just wait for those masks to dry, and I'll be back roughly 10 minutes, could be a bit longer, but yeah, I'll see you when they're dry. Okay, so we're back and they're now dried, and I can barely speak because of how tight these are on my face. Now I do have to say the left side, so this is the Alya Skin side, it feels definitely a lot tighter, especially just here. Now I don't know if it's because I've put slightly more product on, but it's hurting a little bit more, like, because it feels so tight, but that could also be that it's really working and doing well. So I'll show you close up again what it looks like, and yeah. Okay, so here's where it's like really tight. You can sort of see the cracking, and also around here. I've not really experienced this much before, where this mask is like cracking quite a lot. Whereas, as you can see, the Sand and Sky is so much smoother. Like, if I just go like that, I feel like this side is just a bit rougher, whereas the Sand and Sky is just so smooth, and literally, like, nothing really comes off my hands. But yeah. And obviously the patchiness, because of the thickness, I obviously missed a few spots. But you can also see there where the difference in, like, the on the nose and all that, like, just the little differences of, like, how smooth, and how you see the little spots on there where it's pulling out all the dirt, and then here it's just looks a bit more patchy. I don't know if that's because my skin on this side is slightly worse, but it definitely just doesn't look as impressive as the Sand and Sky, whereas that is just beautiful, and that is just okay, but cracking and a lot tighter on the face. Okay, so I'm going to take off the Sand and Sky side first with my trusty wet pad. Yeah. Okay. Now, you guys know my thoughts on this. If you watched my previous video on when I did the Sand and Sky review video on its own, I also did one for the Alya Skin just on its own. I did that with the bundle because I bought that with a little set. And yeah, you'll see that I was like gushing about how easily the Sand and Sky mask comes off, because it is, like I said, it like a godsend. Oh, I forgot I was wearing makeup. Oh, may as well take the makeup off as well while we're here. Done, easy peasy. That side came off so lovely, so easily. Now it's time to try the other side, the Alya Skin. Now, last time I had quite struggle getting this one off. Let's use the other side of the pad, because I don't know if it just goes on thicker, but it just, like, you can see this is taking a few rubs to get it off, but you know, it's still not too difficult to get off, but it is just takes a bit more effort and elbow grease to get it off. Okay, so there we go, got that side off now, finally. That definitely, look, I'll show you the comparison. This is the Sand and Sky and this is the Alya Skin. Now, I feel like, I don't know, this one seems just a lot more full of the mask, whereas this one doesn't, which is really strange, because this one, the Alya Skin one, I felt I put on a lot thicker, but it still came off hard. It was really hard to get off, as if like enough product hasn't come off. I don't know, I think it's quite strange, but I thought it's something I should note on. But yes, now I've got it off. Both sides feel pretty much similar. I'm going to put some moisturiser on and give you my final thoughts. Did that make any sense? I will give you my final thoughts. Okay, so I put my moisturiser on and I'm just touching up my face, because I really want to see if there is a difference in my skin after using the mask, like if there's any difference between the two. And honestly, I don't think I can find a difference. They both feel so smooth and so nice after using the masks, and I don't really have much else to say about the after effects. Like, they both feel and look really good after, and I'm really happy with them both. But there obviously was those key differences when deciding which one to buy, and I will go through those again. Apart from the fact that I feel like my left side of my face is a little bit more red, but I believe that is because I was like rubbing at the area quite a few times just to try and get the mask off. It was quite difficult, I have to say, because it was just, you know, on my skin, and it was on there. It took, I think, I believe it took a bit longer than 10 minutes to dry. Like it definitely took more than 10 minutes to dry, whereas the Sand and Sky literally took just under 10 minutes, which is one thing that I love about the Sand and Sky mask over the Alya Skin mask. Another thing, obviously, apart from the price being completely different, they are £10 or £11 between the two, and I think it definitely shows where the money goes into the masks. So personally, I think that the Sand and Sky mask is slightly better than the Alya Skin mask, and here is my reasoning why. So the Alya Skin mask goes on a lot smoother, the packaging is a lot nicer and a lot sleeker, definitely feels a lot better made, and it comes with a brush, which I love, which also is included in the £41 price point. So you get a brush and a 60-gram pot of the mask, and it doesn't smell as nice as the Alya Skin one. That is one thing I also have to say on that, but yes. And obviously, as you saw, I was gushing about how easily and smooth it went on and how easily it was to take off. Now, if you're looking for ease of putting on the mask, like drying time and take off time, by far the Sand and Sky mask will be better for you. However, if you are looking for something slightly cheaper, gives just as good a results but might take a bit longer and doesn't go on as smoothly and as nicely and easy as the Alya Skin mask, then I do say that the Alya Skin is the one for you, because you get double the amount of product, which who doesn't love more product, which means you can have many more uses, though it does go on a bit thicker, takes a bit longer to dry, but honestly I think you have the same results. So those are the two things I think you should think about, is what are you really looking for when you're looking for a mask? Are you looking for just like nicer application, just a bit of nice chill time, and if you want better quality, or if you're just looking for a mask that will just do the job and you don't really mind, you just want to chill for like half an hour. I mean, it won't take half an hour, but if you want to have a little pamper day and you don't mind your mask looking a bit scruffy, then I definitely would say the Alya Skin mask is for you. So I will say all that down in the description just to sum it up for you if I confused you in any way, because I feel like I'm forgetting what I've just said and I've confused myself as well. So yes, so personally, as you probably could tell from what I'm saying, I do prefer the Sand and Sky mask because I feel like it's just much better quality and it was just nice and easy, and who doesn't love nice and easy? So much quicker, so nice, so easy. I can do it just the night before going out or in the day just before going out, and you know, sorted, we're done. All you gotta do, 20 minutes at most. Love that. But yeah, so that one definitely takes over the winning, and Sand and Sky is my favourite one out of the two. So without further ado, that is the end of this week's review video. I will be back next week with a Sand and Sky versus Tommy Skin. So as I said, my favourite one out of the two, which was the Sand and Sky, will be competing against the Tommy Skin mask. Forgot what I was going to say there. The Tommy Skin mask is what I'll be comparing that to. So I know they're completely different, one's pink and one's green, but I will show you sort of like the after effects, like how my skin looks after, which I feel like could benefit you in what you are really looking for, and all that shebang. We will talk about it more next week. But without further ado, like, comment, share and subscribe, and I'll be back with more videos soon, aka next Friday at 1, if you didn't already know. That's when my videos come out, Fridays at 1. Yeah. Okay, I've had enough. I'm going to bed. Bye.